Yes.
All right. We are back in studio. Please put your hands together. We love to have them when they are able to get here. Give it up for Lyz Tory.
Yes.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. I'm sorry I have to talk to you through my lower resonating voice because I blew out my higher resonating voice screaming the wrong way. Yeah, you were talking about having to watch how men are supposed to act from other men. Well, my dad was never around to tell me that I can't sit on my balls and still be able to squeak in my high resonating voice. So, yay me. Maybe that's why I'm non-binary. I am trans. I am non-binary. I'm gender fluid. I'm the type of trans that make other trans people go, what the fuck? Because some days I feel like a Shania Twain song. Man, I feel like a woman. Other days, I want to buy a giant truck to make up for my mouse-sized dick. I just never know where I'm at. I got to sit, have a cup of coffee, pet my dog, talk to my wife, and finally, I might figure out where I'm at in the middle of the day, around about 1 or 3 p.m. Y'all are lucky. It's after the time. I know who I am. I know if I'm wearing a wig or all these glasses. Yay! Where I come from, I was known as Lee. By family, Little Lee. Because my dad had to have a junior. He really wanted to have someone to carry on the name. Well, here I am, Little Lee. The last time I went home, I came out of the closet. I had everybody in front of me, and I decided, I'm going to do it. I'm going to come out. And I looked everyone in their eyes, and I said, from now on, I want to be known as Lyz Tory. And I thought I would get an applause, but I got silence. Silence. And then my bitchy Aunt Linda stood up in the back and was like, I don't know why you got to do this at your father's funeral. And I said, well, if you can't call me Lyz Tory, then from now on call me Living Lee and him Dead Lee. They now call me Lyz Tory. It's all in the negotiations. I don't dress weird because I am trans. I don't want you to think that. I dress weird because I'm fucking weird. As long as we get that straight. I really just put layer on top of layer on top of layer, cover everything up, tie it up with a banding, put something, really neat on there, a little bee here and there. But the clasp, it's just so that I don't walk around and all the layers fall down. And the bee pin, it's my secret weapon. It's a pin so I can, defend myself if someone that looks like Chris O'Connor is coming up to me a little too fast. I hate to admit it, but I am sexist whenever it comes to men. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all men are beautiful. You are. And you make great play toys. But I don't want to marry you. And I can't take you home because I'm afraid you'll see the mess that I live in. I'm a little messed up because as I was pulling up, I had to park way over here, and as I was coming down the street, there was a little old lady, and she was in a wheelchair, and she was like pedaling herself down the concrete, and she was just getting it. You could tell she's been pedaling herself for a long time. And then cops came up, and they snatched the lady out of the wheelchair and threw her in the back of the truck. A-cab, am I right? Am I right? A-cab. At least that's what I scream until I think my car's being stolen. But I decided to be a hero this time, and I was like, hey, officer, why'd you put that old lady back there? And the cop, without skipping a beat, said she was peddling pussy. apparently you go to jail for peddling pussy, for selling pussy. That was my grandmother's favorite joke, okay? That was my grandmother's icebreaker. If she didn't know you and she felt just a little bit nervous, she would tell that joke. Make sure you were at least older than 13. So when she passed, I decided I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tell my grandmother's favorite joke. And I started out, she used to tell it, there was a lady on a bicycle and she was just a peddling. And when I said that, everyone got quiet in the audience. I'm at a funeral and I'm talking about an audience. Everybody got quiet and they started listening in. And then I heard one of my cousins go, they're not gonna say it, are they? And then I heard someone else go, say what? And then they were like, you're too young if you don't know what they're about to say. As I was getting to the punchline, I looked over to my right, and the preacher had gotten out of his seat that was behind me and was standing next to me, and he was sweating profusely and shaking his head. And I thought he got the Holy Ghost, but no, he was begging me not to finish the joke. And before I got to the punchline, I looked over and I realized my grandmother was badass. She told this preacher her peddling pussy joke. Way to go, Grandma. It's all about being happy. My mom's the same way. My mom's the queen of happiness. She was married 4 times. The first one was my dad. The second one is the one that I judge men on. The third one was batshit crazy. So batshit crazy, I have to say it 3 times, batshit crazy. And the fourth one, he likes to record people from the bushes, and he thinks that ancient aliens is a real religion. But he's better than all the rest of the husbands. I guess you can say he's just right. It's like the 3 bears, except it's the 4 motherfuckers. I've been Lyz Tory. Thank you all so much. Now let's give it up for the next comedian. She's getting ready to film her hour. Get your tickets. Give it up for Denise Winkleman! Yes.